What if your daily drive didn't feel like a compromise between performance, design, and value, but instead felt like a choice that actually stirred something inside you? That's the promise of the 2026 Mazda CX-3, now reimagined and reborn in a deep forest green that shimmers under sunlight like it belongs more in a concept car than in your driveway. This isn't just a subcompact SUV. It's Mazda's reminder that even the smallest crossovers can be crafted with soul. The CX-3 has always lived in an incredibly competitive space, wedged between price-sensitive practicality and style-conscious buyers who still want driving engagement. And now, in 2026, it's more refined, more capable, and more emotionally resonant than it's ever been. In a sea of generic crossovers, the green CX-3 stands tall not just because of how it looks, but because of how it feels. Let's start there. Mazda's updated Kodo design language continues to evolve, and on the 2026 CX-3, it's reached a new level of sophistication. The proportions are taut, the lines are clean and flowing, and the fascia wears a slimmer, more focused grille with blade-style LED headlights that brings serious attitude to a small form factor. In this green metallic finish, the sculpted body panels take on a kind of kinetic elegance. You don't just see the car, you feel its motion, even when parked. But the real magic of a Mazda lies beneath the surface. The 2026 CX-3 is powered by a newly tuned Skyactiv G 2.0-liter engine with mild hybrid assistance. It delivers 168 horsepower and 155 lb-ft of torque, but more importantly, it delivers it beautifully. Mazda has refined throttle mapping, engine acoustics, and gear changes to create a more linear and satisfying response. Paired with a 6-speed automatic that remains refreshingly responsive in a CVT-dominated world, the CX-3 rewards driving effort without punishing fuel economy. You're looking at 37 mpg on the highway, without sacrificing a thing in engagement. Inside, Mazda has made major strides. The cabin is quieter, more thoughtfully laid out, and honestly feels like it belongs in a class above. The dash flows smoothly with soft-touch materials. The redesigned infotainment system is now a fully digital 10.3-inch unit, and every knob, switch, and surface feels engineered with intention. Even the seating position is perfect, elevated just enough for SUV confidence, yet low enough to feel connected to the chassis. And for 2026, new tech features like wireless Apple CarPlay, a head-up display, and adaptive cruise with stop and go are finally standard. And let's not forget space. For a subcompact, the CX-3 makes excellent use of every inch. With the rear seats folded, you've got room for weekend adventures, home improvement runs, or a week's worth of road trip gear. And Mazda's commitment to build quality shows up here too. Nothing rattles, nothing feels cheap. It's solid, in that old-school Japanese way. But what really keeps drawing us back to the CX-3 is its soul. While many competitors dial in numb steering and floaty handling, Mazda stays true to its roots. The CX-3 still corners with poise, steers with precision, and rides with the kind of fluidity most rivals can't match at this price point. You can tell it was built by people who still love to drive. This is the kind of vehicle we live for on this channel. It's not about specs alone. It's about how a machine connects to your life, your commute, your journey. The 2026 Mazda CX-3 doesn't need to shout. It whispers with purpose, and it delivers more than you'd expect from a car in this class. If you appreciate cars that punch above their weight, give this video a like, hit that subscribe button for more honest, in-depth reviews, and let us know in the comments. Would you go green with the CX-3, or are you eyeing something else in Mazda stable? Either way, don't sleep on this compact marvel, because sometimes the smallest vehicle in the lineup carries the biggest heart.